Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to review my skincare, the products that I use currently, and obviously a few details about my own experience with them. So let's start. The first product is the cleansing oil. So I do use the cleansing oil to remove most of my makeup and sunscreen. I find that it's much more easier to apply the cleansing oil first and remove all the makeup that I have, and then go with a cleanser and just remove everything that has been left on the skin. So this oil is from a brand called Babor. Let's go with Babor. And it's a relatively good cleansing oil, I would say, but with some mascaras and some eye makeup as well, it is not strong enough to break it apart. So yes, again, not the best that I have used. There are a few cleansing oils from Japanese brand that are very good, and also Korean brands. Yes, but I bought this one and I want to finish it. So that's the cleansing oil. And obviously, as I mentioned, that the oil doesn't do well with removing the eye makeup. So for that, I have here a Maybelline eye makeup remover. So again, this works very well. It's very inexpensive, available everywhere, in any drugstore, and it really does the job very well in removing the eye makeup. So yes, again, this is special for the waterproof makeup, so it is working as promised. So the other cleansing part is the eye makeup removal. And the third step is the cleansing gel. So the one that I have here is from eCooking. It's for it's a gentle cleansing for sensitive skin. It is for normal to oily skin. I would say that this is very gentle. I have used my share of cleansers. I have used Japanese brands and Korean brands. I'm quite into those. But I would say that this is the most gentle cleanser I've ever had. So usually when I clean my face, my skin feels a bit tight because I have a combination skin, so it tends to be oily in my T-zone, and it could have few dry spots on my cheeks, sometimes even on my nose. But yes, in this case, the cleanser is very gentle, and I would say that comparing to any other previous cleanser that I have used. This has shown to be the best one in that case. I received this as a part of a gift box, but again I have bought one myself now and I like it very much. Again, it's simple, doesn't have many ingredients, but it does the job very well and works really well on sensitive skin. So that's the cleanser. I will be following the steps that I usually take, or the order of the products will be in the usual products that I use. So starting with cleanser and then ending with the final product. So the next part would be a toner, and this is a holy grail of mine. This helped my skin very much, although I always say this, please do take any information from internet, especially YouTube. I mean, I am not someone who has any knowledge whatsoever about dermatology. I just these products have been the ones that I have selected for now. If I'm saying that this product works well for me, it doesn't really mean that it's going to do the same for you, because we have very different skin, we live in different environments, and therefore the result of the products is going to be different as well. So when I say that this is my holy grail, well, it works very well for me and I love this product. But again, please do not take this as it would be a fact, because I really cannot guarantee that it will work the same for you. But anyhow, and this is a toner from CosRx. So this is AHA BHA clarifying treatment toner. So it does include AHA BHA, but it's very gentle in a way that it doesn't strip the skin. And I must say that I am using this toner for years now. So I'm 30 years old, just for reference as well. And I think that I've been using this toner since I was 24. I think around that time I discovered the Korean skincare. So CosRx was one of the brands that I started using. So if you watching know what I'm talking about, the CosRx cleansing pads, the ones with the red letters and the funny drawing of the man cleansing the face. So that was one of the first products that I bought from Korean skincare and from CosRx, and I also bought this toner as well. So this has been with me for many years, and I use it every day after I cleanse my face, or in the morning when I shower. Sometimes I just gently cleanse my face with a cleanser, and then first thing I use this toner and let it absorb. So it helps with overall skin texture, and I think that it also helped me a lot with my breakouts. So I used to, due to my oily skin, I used to break out quite a bit, and I do think that this has been one of the things that helped a lot with that issue as well, So overall, I would say that this is a very good toner. If you would like to include some light exfoliation, this is a chemical exfoliation, of course. AHA, BHA both work on a chemical level to remove impurities from your skin and dead skin cells. So yes, overall, I do think that without this, my skin wouldn't have the same texture, and also the turnover of the skin cells wouldn't be as good. I do use other products to exfoliate, but those are specific treatments like peels and stuff like that. But this is the only exfoliating factor that I use, so that would be my toner from CosRX. And the other toner, if I feel that my skin is feeling dehydrated and I need a bit more hydration into the skin, so I use this toner, which is from the Face Shop, and this is a rice ceramide toner. So this toner is a moisturizing toner. It has a very different consistency as well from the other one. The other toner is very liquidy. It has a spray, very easy to apply. I mean, not that this one is difficult to apply either, but this one has a different consistency. It's a bit more thicker. So I apply this when my skin needs extra help. So this includes ceramides, so it helps to restore the barrier of your skin as well. It mimics your own oils. Ceramides are a very good ingredient to use in your skincare, and overall I would say that this toner is just very gentle overall. It's for me, I either use this or I use the hyaluronic acid from Hada Labo. So at the moment I have this. It still has a little bit left, and yes, I'm using this, and maybe I'll buy the Hada Labo afterwards. But I spoke about the cleansing oil beforehand. So I first bought this toner together with the Face Shop cleansing oil. It's a rice cleansing oil as well, so it came together as a set, and that's how I discovered this toner as well. But that oil is very good as well, so it breaks out the makeup, the eye makeup much better than the Babor one. So again, just skincare and experimenting. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't, but this one did, and so I'm still using it. And this is the Face Shop, another toner. So after the toner, I use an essence, and I mean, some of you may say, what is the difference between the toner and an essence, and why should I use both? Or maybe I can use something, just one of those. And you can definitely do so. I mean, I use the toner normally. I use the AHA BHA toner, and then I go in the with the essence. But for me, essence is a very essential step, because it helps quite a bit with the texture of the skin, first of all. But not only that, how it helps with the hydration overall. and it prepares your skin for any other treatments or active ingredients that may come next. So this essence is also a very good essence comparing to, let's say, essences from SK2 and stuff like that. So I used to use SK2, but I mean it is a very expensive essence, and I thought that this essence did the same, and it was just a fraction of the price. So the first essence that I'm going to speak about is Time Revolution from Misha. In this case is the Artemisia treatment essence. So this is not the original Time Revolution, but it includes the Artemisia fermentant extract. So this essence includes the fermented extracts, just as with SK2, which is also has the fermented Pitera. In this case, again, I've used quite a bit, and I use this every day. Sometimes I apply it once and then I let it absorb a little bit, and then I go again. So this helps quite a bit with my skin texture. If I don't use an essence, I noticed right away that my skin is not as smooth, and again, those bumps that appear on the skin, yes, so they show up right away if I don't use this product. And I do think that this essence in combination with AHA BHA toner from Cosrx are my best friends, because I could use that, and even if I don't use any serums or other things, I could just include moisturizer afterwards and I would be good to go. So again, Time Revolution definitely is. It's a anti-aging line from Misha. Misha is a Korean brand, and again, this is a very big bottle. It is not very expensive. Again, it is not very cheap. So again, it's an option that you could consider. But I love this. I love this essence, and again, I always have it with me. So yes, Time Revolution from Misha. And another essence that I have purchased recently, with the same purpose, I guess. I just wanted to try how it would work on my skin. So this one is from Sensai. It is called lotion, but again, is just an essence as well. It has a watery consistency. The other essence is also very liquidy, very watery as well. And this one also has the fermented extracts, but in this case is from silk. And I've mentioned this product as one of the presents that I bought myself for Christmas in my previous videos, if you'd like to check that. And yes, so I've been using it for a month maybe now. So again, use it every day, and would say that comparing to the Time Revolution essence, this one is a bit more has a bit more fragrance in it, so it smells a bit like roses. And, I mean, it's okay. The smell doesn't stay on the skin, so it leaves and you don't feel it after application. But otherwise, yes, I do think that they work almost the same. You can notice the difference of the texture of your skin after you apply this one a bit more quicker than the than with Misha Time Revolution one. But again, I'm using this essence as well together with the peel from Dr. Dennis Gross, which is a very good product after all. But yes, so another essence, and I don't use them in combination. I use either the Misha one in the morning and this one at night if I, for instance, do the exfoliation, and yes, I use this essence from Sensai. So those are the first steps. Yes, I'm trying to go through the products a bit more quickly, and again, I don't want to take too long on any product, because this is just a global review of what I'm using at the moment. And the next step that I use in my skincare would be serums. So there are a few serums that I am using at the moment, but they are very focused on the same type of ingredients. So this serum is from Some by Me, and this is Yuja Niacin. So this serum is focusing on vitamin C, which is Yuja extract, and niacinamide. So I have I've been using vitamin C for a very long time as well on my skin, and it works just fine. There are several products that I have used. The vitamin drops from Claire's, which is another Korean brand. This is also a Korean brand, so Some by Me. They do have toners as well, these exfoliating toners with AHA, BHA, and a PHA, so the combination of all of those. And in this case, I purchased this serum just because I wanted to try, instead of vitamin C, if Yuja extract would work better. Yuja extract is it's an extract that focuses as well on lemon and vitamin C. And again, together with the niacinamide, they both help my skin just to keep the balance of the oils in my T-zone, and Yuja extract helps with just the overall skin tone and any hyperpigmentation that I might have. So my skin is very, very light, and any breakouts that I have, it doesn't stay on my skin for too long, but after the scar itself stays for a long time, because it's such a big difference, I'm showing here because usually I break out along the my jawline and on my cheeks. Yes, so the scars stay for some time because the pigmentation from the scar is it is strong, but to compare, my skin is also so light, so it stays for a very long time. But either way, so this serum, I almost use it up entirely. As you can see, there's just a little bit left. And this has been shown to be a good serum. I wouldn't say that I would necessarily repurchase it again and again, but if I need a gentle vitamin C plus niacinamide in my serum or as my active ingredient, I would definitely consider this, because this is an inexpensive option and you have both things working for you together for your skin benefit as well. So yes, Yuja Niacin from Sun by Me. So as I was almost finishing the other toner, the other serum with the vitamin C and niacinamide, I have purchased another one, which is from brand Isn't-Tree, and this is C Niacin Toning Ampoule. So this is a brightening serum. It says here that it is intensive brightening serum. Isn't-Tree is a very good brand. I have used their cleansers and their moisturizers previously. It's very gentle. It's a Korean brand as well, but you can easily find it on Amazon or Sephora. I think I bought this on Douglas website. So it is out there available for you. Again, here the combination is niacinamide and vitamin C again. So I was just trying this one out to compare it to the Yuja Niacin and see if the result overall was better. So I am insisting on niacinamide and vitamin C toners, because I have a hyperpigmentation on my forehead, and that came into being while I was traveling in Portugal. So I went to Portugal last September, and anyway, I don't know how it happened. Maybe it was just my sunscreen that came off, because I usually apply sunscreen every time. But anyway, the sun in Portugal is much different from here. So here in Germany, where I live, is most of the times cloudy and it rains quite a lot. So the difference, of sun from Portugal to here could have been the reason that my sunscreen came off with the sweat or something and caused that hyperpigmentation. It's not very noticeable, but again, I see it very much, and it's just it bothers me a lot. And yeah, so I'm trying my best using the chemical peels and niacinamide and vitamin C to try to remove, or at least I don't know, just to help with that and see if that can be gone for me. So yes, this product is quite good. I mean, I don't have any complaints, though I just started using it. So again, another serum ampoule from Isn't-Tree this time. Another active that I used to use always on my skin was retinol. But lately no, it has been already almost a year or more than a year now that I don't use retinol anymore. And the reason is because I tried, so I've been using retinol for a long time now, and I started using retinol. I bought the one from The Ordinary, and I used it for a long time, and then I also tried a few others, but then I decided that I was getting older and maybe I should update my retinol to something stronger, or to a stronger version of retinol, and that did not go well. So yes, I started a retinol product with a different percentage, and my skin did not handle that well. It's just ruined my skin barrier. It didn't matter if I use it, you know, just once a week or like once in 2 weeks. Every time that I would use it, my skin would freak out and it would feel very sensitive. I mean, I would break out as well, much more than I used to before. And it went so far that I felt like my skin was no good anymore. And yes, it's there that I stopped using retinol or any other derivatives from retinol. And yes, since then I'm trying to experiment with other active ingredients that would have similar anti-aging effect. Of course, I know that retinol has been named the queen of the skincare, and I mean, I would like very much if I could go back to use it, but as for now, yes, I tried to go back to the ordinary retinol, but even with that very small percentage, something that my skin could handle years ago, it doesn't really do well anymore. So yes, that's the story. So in this case, I'm using the serum from Dr. Jart. It's another Korean brand, and this is a peptides serum. So in this case, it's the energy peptides. They have another version in a pink bottle, and that one is slightly different, but this one is the one that works the best for me. And I would say that peptides are shown to be also a very good anti-aging active ingredient in your skincare. This serum is also very gentle. I use it usually at night, and again, I have used it for more than a year now, and this is my second or third bottle, I don't remember, but I'm almost done. And to share an embarrassing story, when this arrived, and I was like, okay, so let's try it. So I open it, and then this thing pops out, and then I was like, but okay, this popped out, but where's the pump? Yeah, so I really didn't realize until I think it took me a few minutes, a minute or two again, more time that I would like to admit. But it took me some time, you know, I was like just clicking on it, but you know, no effect. But then, yes, I realized that you just need to open it, and you know, a very fancy bottle, and you know, like some kind of engineering here, because you know, anyway. But yes, that embarrassing moment is gone now, and this is a very good serum. I wouldn't say that this is a very cheap product, but it's a good product. Dr. Jart has a very good quality skincare, I would say. Besides that, I also used to use the Cicapair balm, which is a green balm, and when you apply it on your skin, it has some pigmentation, and it cancels your redness. As I don't suffer so much with redness anymore, so I don't use that product as frequently. I think I still have it, but again, it's not part of my, everyday routine. So yes, the peptide serum, that's supposed to help firm your skin and just help with the cell regeneration and all of that, from Dr. Jart. Peptidin. And another one with peptides is a serum from our dear beloved The Ordinary. So this is from The Ordinary Buffet and copper peptides. So this combination is a very good combination. I purchased this recently because I was browsing the DCM, which is the umbrella brand of The Ordinary. They have all the brands on their website, so I was just browsing around, see what new they got, if they have any new products. And yes, so I have noticed this product and I reviewed what's this supposed to be for. Again, I used to have a buffet serum. It's a combination of several ingredients that should help your skin with overall hydration and skin tone and stuff like that. And plus, copper peptides is a technology that uses peptides which are specific, the copper peptides, and it helps just with overall anti-aging process. Yes, so I've been using this for a very short time, but I can see the difference as well. I feel like my skin, every time I apply it, it feels like it, I don't want to say that it feels tighter, but it feels like it gains a new structure. So it's not as, this is a very bad word to use for skin, but it's not as jiggly, doesn't move that much. So yes, I do think that it's a very good product. It has a very interesting color, blue. So the product itself is blue due to the copper peptides. Copper has that, provides that color. But yes, in general, again, if I'm not using the Dr. Jart, I'm using this, and I usually use peptides. So either Dr. Jart serum or this one at night, and the vitamin C in my morning routine. Again, I'm not sure if this is going to be the miracle worker, but it is working well so far for me. And yes, it is a bit more expensive from the overall line, from The Ordinary, but I'm definitely sure that it is worth it. They have another brand that I think it's Noid, that has also a copper peptides, and that serum is also very expensive. So I do think that copper peptides is an ingredient that is more expensive overall, and therefore this has the equivalent price. But yes, so The Ordinary serum, buffet, and copper peptides. So we are going to a very another very liked products of mine. I would say that it's also a holy grail altogether with the another Cosrx. So it's a Cosrx Advanced Snail Essence. So I'm including this not within essences, but here because of the consistency. So this product is a bit more thick. It has a gel-like consistency, and that's why I usually include this or use this after my serums. So as the name indicates, it includes Snail mucin 96. I'm not quite sure if that is the percentage used or what that is, but this has helped quite a lot with the recovery of my skin. So as I mentioned, my skin barrier was compromised after the use of a stronger retinol. So after that, I was trying any type of products that would help to recover, the previous strength of my skin. And this have been the most valuable player in that process, I would say, because it's just such a good hydration and just in general recovery for your skin. And I feel like sometimes in summer I can only use this product to complete my morning routine, and that's it. I don't really need a moisturizer after that, because this is such a hydrating product. And again, the consistency is very interesting. I'm sure that with all the information available, you have heard about the snail mucin and the benefits. So it's not only calming, but it's also good for anti-aging. And yes, so another holy grail of mine is the Cosrx Advanced Snail Mucin Essence. So, a few more steps to go. We have a moisturizer. I'm not going to go too much into details here, but the moisturizer that I use now is from Aveeno Daily Moisturizer. This is a prebiotic oat, and this is unscented. This moisturizer, I bought it in the pharmacy, and it's such a good moisturizer. So I try a lot of skincare. When I say a lot, I have a lot of boxes where skincare is stored. Sometimes I take it out just to use it on my body, but I don't know, it's an addiction, I guess. But this moisturizer is one of the best that I have ever tried. It is very gentle, it is unscented, and it moisturizes my skin without without leaving any type of trace, without making it extra extra oily. Yes, so again, sometimes I use a moisturizer and it is a very good moisturizer, but after an hour or two I feel like my oils are just trying to fry an egg on my face or something, and it's not a good look and it's not a good feel, but in this case it's not like that. It's very moisturizing. And not only that, it absorbs into the skin. It also helped to heal my skin and my skin barrier. So a very good moisturizer with simpler ingredients, and again, just a good use for every day. So that would be an Aveeno prebiotic oat moisturizer. After my moisturizer, during my morning routine, I usually use a sunscreen. So a sunscreen is a must for me. Again, as I mentioned before, my skin is very light. Even if it wasn't, I would still use sunscreen every day. And yes, I do recommend to use sunscreen. And so in general, I would say this is also a must for me. But I usually use the chemical sunscreens. My skin doesn't do very well with the physical sunscreen. I'm still on the look of a good physical sunscreen that my skin wouldn't react bad to. But this one that I'm using currently is from Misha. So soft finish, sun milk. I mean, it's a very good sunscreen in terms of it doesn't leave any trace on my face. Yes, and it has a slightly powdery finish. I wouldn't say that it's mattifying, but it has a finish that is also very helpful for my oily skin, especially in summer, you know, when you apply the sunscreen, and if your sunscreen is already giving you that oily effect, plus the sunscreen, plus your oils, and you know, it's just a mess. If you use maybe a BB cream or a foundation, then all of that is just going to make a mess on your face. But this one is, I would definitely recommend for someone who has an oily skin. Up to normal skin, I would say that this is okay. Maybe not for someone who has a dry skin, as I feel like sometimes when I have few dry parts on my cheeks, then this product I mean, it doesn't exaggerate them, but it's just, it doesn't feel right, you know. So yes, sunscreen, very important. In this case, Misha, soft finish, sun milk. And during my night-time routine, the finishing step would be a overnight mask, so a sleep mask. And this one is another favorite of mine. Yes, so it's another Cosrx product. As you may see, I like Cosrx very much. It's a very good brand. They have like a concrete line of products and what they are made for, and I have never tried a product from Cosrx that would be a total disaster or had no benefit on my skin whatsoever. Anyhow, yes, this is a ultimate nourishing rice overnight mask. They have also a honey version, but the honey version is a bit more hydrating, and it's a bit too much for my skin. But yes, this one is just a miracle worker. I apply my skincare at night, and you know, after apply all of that, I include a small thin layer of this on top of my skin, and my skin just feels like, I don't know, new in the morning. So it's definitely very nourishing and very effective with, you know, the rice extract. And again, it's just a very good product if you would like to introduce the sleeping mask into your routine. I would definitely recommend to looking this up. Okay, so Cosrx Rice Nourishing Sleeping Mask. So those are all of the products that I use for my face. And I do have a certain routine for my body skincare as well. So I do use some exfoliation or peeling pads for my entire body. And yes, sometimes I use a salicylic acid toner to exfoliate my body as well. There are a few soaps that I use that include some acids too for a good exfoliation. I also use some mittens that help exfoliate and cleanse your skin. But after I'm done with that, one of the products that I use would be this one from La Roche-Posay. So this is the Lipicar cream. So it says milk here, but it is a very good cream. It's very hydrating. It absorbs into the skin. It doesn't have a very strong smell, and again, it has urea and exfoliating booster. I'm not sure what that is, but overall this leaves my skin with a look as if it was just exfoliated, you know, and has that shining look as if I would have applied an oil, but it doesn't leave any residue whatsoever on the skin. So I definitely recommend this if you have a dry skin. I do have a dry skin on most of my body except of my scalp and my face. So otherwise I need that extra hydration, and this is very useful. So this is from La Roche-Posay, Lipicar. And if I'm feeling fancy, so if I'm feeling a bit more fancy, and the La Roche-Posay cream doesn't have much scent to it, so sometimes I just need that extra treatment for myself, and I use this product from Rituals. So this is the Ritual of Mare, and this is a body mousse to oil, and the scent is sweet orange and cedarwood. For the people who viewed my perfume review video, you know that I like cedarwood very much. And again, this is a very interesting product. So it is a mousse, and it comes out as a mousse, and then you can just apply it on your body. It's so quick and easy. I thought that this was such a unique product when I saw it, and again, the scent is so good as well. It's a pity that at least here in Germany we don't have other scents with this product from Rituals, but hopefully this is popular enough for them to extend that, because Rituals does have few other scents that are very nice. And I also use few of them products in my shower. So yes, I do think that this is a very easy moisturizer as well. It has the same effect as the La Roche-Posay, so it leaves your skin very shiny looking. It feels hydrated, and it also leaves your skin very with a very good scent. So this is my last step of skincare, and this is the Rituals body mousse. Yes, so those were the products that I'm using currently again, as I mentioned, I am obsessed with skincare. I buy a lot of products, way too much, and review them and then use the ones that work the most for me. And obviously I still use the other products that I bought. I use them on my body, and I definitely recommend, if you buy a skincare product, if you don't have someone else to give it to use it on your body. And yes, just use it, not to waste in general. So it's a very long video. I hope you liked it, and leave me in the comments some of your recommendations from skincare as well, for hyperpigmentation and any other problems. If you have any questions as well, please do not hesitate to ask. And thank you so much for joining me tonight again. I see you next time. Bye bye.